DistroKid Splits makes it super easy for you to split income between different collaborators on your releases. Let's take a look. Hi folks, I'm Mike and I hope you're well. Now, as you may already know, I use DistroKid to release all of my music. It's quick, it's cheap, it's simple, and it's effective at getting my music out to all of the major platforms like Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, all that good stuff. If you haven't seen my previous videos about DistroKid, then follow that thing up there above me or check the link in the description down below. And don't forget, if you sign up using my VIP link, you'll get another 7% off of your first year's membership. Now, Splits is a feature which enables you to easily split income between different collaborators on a project. And recently, it also enables you to allow people to recoup money that they've paid up front on a project so they can get what's owed to them from the project before you start splitting the income as well. Let's see just how easy it is to do. So here we are in my DistroKid account, and I'm going to start off by clicking on the splits menu at the top. So I click on that and it brings me to this page where I can either select an individual single or I can select releases like EPs or albums, that kind of thing as well. I'm going to go down the simple route at the moment and just select a single, which I've got right at the bottom there, and I'll click on next. Now, if I had selected, say, an album or an EP, I would have a similar interface to this, except there'd be a box for every single song on that release. So I can do a different split with different collaborators on a song by song basis. But this is a simple version. It's already got me here on this song. I'm getting 100% of the revenue share at the moment. And I've got two choices here, add collaborator or add recoupments. Now, recoupments are quite interesting, but I'll deal with those in a moment. I'm going to go the simple route at the moment with add collaborator. So I click on that and then I set up my revenue share. So let's give this collaborator 10% there, and then I just pop in their email address like so in there, and really that's done. All I have to do now is go ahead and review the changes. Now, just so that you know, if you've got a number of collaborators on here, and you can add as many as you like, they don't get to see the revenue share that other people are getting. So there's a good element of privacy there. People don't necessarily want to know in a project what other people are getting. So that's a really good little thing there. And you can make changes to the revenue splits later on. So once this is done, it's not set in stone. You can go back and you can make changes to who's getting what. So this is quite simple. I review the changes here. It's quite straightforward in this case. So I'll just click on Save Changes, and then I'll pop in my password for DistroKid, done, and that's done. Now, what's going to happen now is the person who I put in there as a collaborator is going to receive an email to show them that I've added them as a collaborator. Now, you can see what that email looks like now. I'll just show that now. It's a rough representation of what it's going to look like. And there's some important things in there. They don't have to be a member of DistroKid at the moment. So it's going to invite them to join. And if they do join, they get their membership for 50% off. It's going to be about $10 US. So super, super cheap. If they don't happen to respond to this email or do anything with it at all, it's okay. That revenue split's still going to happen. It's just going to be stored with DistroKid until such a time as they decide to join up and collect their revenue. So there's this code there in the email. They pop in that code and then they're going to get that 50% off joining up. Very, very good deal and very, very straightforward. So the next thing I want to look at is recoupments. So recoupments is an interesting feature, and it deals with a situation where one or more of the collaborators is owed some money for the project. Perhaps someone put up some money for studio time or artwork, something along those lines, and we want to make sure that they get that money paid back to them before we continue with our regular split with our collaborations. So I'm looking at the same song as I did earlier with two collaborators here, and this time I'm going to click on Add Recoupments here. So I click on that, and now these boxes appear next to each contributor or each collaborator, and I can add amounts in there which are owed. So let's say this first person had put up $500. I'll just type that in there for the project for some studio time or something. I can put that in there, and then these boxes now become what the split will be once that debt, if you like, is repaid. So I've chosen here that that person will get their $500 paid back, and then after that I get 90 and they get 10%. Same happens again. I just click on review changes, wait for that screen to come up there. And then each member will get an email notification about that change, and that is recoupments. So that's it. It's as simple as that. Don't forget to check the links in the description down below, especially the VIP link where you're going to get that 7% off of your first year of membership. Have fun making music and doing your splits, and I'll see you in the next video.